Hi everyone, as I promised, I'm here to show you how I did my lips. I might add a few things because I'm going to do my cheeks and then my lower jaw. So we'll see if I get that far. But for the first part, I want to show you how I did my lips. And if you can see, it's still not even. This right here, it's still a little bit bruised. And here's where my scar is, so you can't really see the border of my lip here. So when I injected, I went just a little above, and then when I did the border, got up to here, I stopped at the point of the Cupid's bow. And then after I got done doing the bottom and everything, I came back and just did a little bit there, and on the same on the other side. And then for the little lift in the corner, I probably didn't put enough because I was being very conservative because I was really nervous about doing it because it's your face. So it's like, what am I doing? But you insert like right about here, and then you come through, and I'll show you guys all that because I don't think I put enough in there because you can't feel anything there, and I've got to put a little bit more on the bottom. So if you guys don't know me, my name's Tina. And I'm glad to meet you guys, and it's awesome to be in this group. I'm going to be using the same as I did for the last time I used it. This one. But I was going to ask, okay, I have this one, and this is the Implant Plus Dermalax Implant Plus. If anyone knows what that is or what it's for, how you use it, I'd be very honored to you. And then there's this one too. So I got quite a few different types, and I'm really not sure what goes where. So that'd be great. I think the implant thing is for the cheeks, or you can use them for your breasts and butt, from what I read on there. So I don't think I'd be going there, but you never know. Some people do. So I've already got my face washed, and witch hazel makes me super dry and red. But oh well, whatever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm going to I'll show you where I insert everything, and please don't take this as a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing what feels right to me, and it's not recommended that y'all do this at home. I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor, so please don't take what I say as the gospel. You know what I mean, or as being right, because it may not be right, it may be totally wrong. And if someone can correct me, and I'm open to criticism, constructive criticism. Be nice to me, please. So, okay, I'm going to get started. So I'm super nervous. I don't do this kind of stuff on camera. So I'm going to use some alcohol now. And just get my lips. And a lot of people say, glove up, glove up, glove up. I have gloves sitting here, but, I'm all a germaphobe, so my counter's all bleached. I have stuff to put on my hands. I keep a bowl, too, for all my alcohol things. And then I also got one of these on Amazon to put the sharps in. So, and I keep that on top of my fridge so my grandkids can't find them and get into them. So here we go. What I do is I just squeeze it out just a little bit, make sure it's working, and then get rid of it. Just sling it onto I have a paper towel here. Sling it onto that, and then so I don't use any numbing. Maybe I just have a high tolerance for pain. I don't know. But I don't. So if I flinch, you'll know it smarts. The numbing stuff does smart when you go in, and I think that's why I like to do it without the topical, because when you release the product into your lip, you can actually feel it's going in there. You know what I mean? Instead of saying, oh, I don't feel anything, so I'm going to push more, you might overdo it, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and get started and let you know, because there's a few places that I want a little bit more, which I should wait a longer time than what I'm waiting, but I'm impatient, so. Here we go, guys. Okay, so for the top, I don't think I'm going to do much right here, but I am going to do a little bit more here. So what I did, okay, I made it taut, and I don't know if my mirror is going to be in the way. So I'll go here, and I can see the bevel in the mirror because I've got a magnified mirror in front of me, and I do bevel down.
The genetic disease cystic fibrosis, both parents must possess the recessive gene and pass it on to the child in order for the child to have the illness. If they don't have
and now you see how far it is in there? Not very far. And then I just aspirate,
you will have inherited the gene at conception.
which these kind of needles don't have the aspiration flash thing.
That's correct.
Okay, so I feel it.
Since Harold Starnes was a violent man, it's not completely out of the realm of possibility that his son was.
So I did just a little bit right there,
Before we go from talking about inherited genes to inherited behavior, I apologize. I'll try to speak
which wasn't very much. And then I'm going to go to the other side.
It's not specifically proven inherited behavior. Are we just going to make up new theories as we go along?
And I can use either left or right hand.
Assistant district attorney over that of a scientific expert.
Objection sustained. Moving along, Miss Nelson.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
I use the same thing.
Are all people with the defective DRD2A1 allele rapists, Dr. Crosby?
Well, gene defect predisposes one towards violent
That
behavior.
was the question. I will rephrase it. If a man has a defect, is he absolutely going to be a rapist?
No, absolutely.
We know with the cystic fibrosis gene, if the child inherits the gene from each of the parents, he or she will have the disease. Is that the case with the so-called violent gene?
Well, a causative connection was not yet
But
established.
aren't you asserting your research predicts violent behavior based on genetic makeup?
No,
Just like that.
such as upbringing.
You never mentioned that in your testimony. It sounded to me as if you were saying genes are the only
I'm going to put a little bit more up here.
I can't very well speak to the influence of environment. I am a geneticist.
I see. So your testimony now is that violent behavior is in fact a combination of many factors, not just genetic.
Yes.
So in truth, you really can't speak to the topic at all. Objection!
Counselor.
Withdraw. Let him through. Complex scientific evidence aside, this case is about the choices
See how I said just above
that are made for us.
the border there?
Daryl chose for his father to rape his mother, to be brought up in a community, in a family that every single day berated, belittled, and stigmatized him. Did he choose?
And the good thing about this is because it's crossed hyaluronic acid crossed with it. So if you actually did hit something and occlude, you know what I mean, block it, you could always go to the doctor and they would, or use saline, and they would dissolve that for you. I wouldn't know how to use saline to do it, but the doctors would know how to do it. And that's what's great about this kind of product with the hyaluronic acid in it. So, get a little wipey. I got little cotton balls here too. So I do it that way for the borders. And then see my bottom lip, I didn't do enough. So I'm gonna do that one. Let's start here by my bevel.
All antisocial behavior under the pretense it isn't our fault, then the entire structure of the law is meaningless. In the end, it comes down to what it is to be a human being. We're not just a product of our genetic program.
Can you see
Solely molded and motivated
just
by our childhood.
outside the border?
The defense would have you believe Daryl Blonde's life was beyond his control. But the truth is he was in complete control at the time he committed his crimes. He shows his victims, not because of some biological imperative, but because of opportunity. He knew what he was doing was wrong, and he did everything he could to get away with it. Daryl Wong chose the course of his life. Make him take responsibility for it.
Come in.
Hey, Bert came in on the Daryl Wong case. Still getting all charged.
So I did two, one there, and now I hope you guys can see this really well. But so here I measure 1, 2, then I'll go here.
My mother was a rape victim. She got pregnant, she had me. So yeah, it was personal. I think I'd be lying if I didn't admit that.
And if you don't feel like it's going in very well, just watch the gauges on the thing. You can watch it go down a little bit. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee. It's 9:30 at night here. 9:40. Totally a coffee drinker. Hope you guys are too. Let's have coffee, and we should have a group video thing so where we can do it all together and have a girls' night. That'd be fun. Okay, then I'll go this way.
Look at Daryl Wong.
I always pull it taut.
I keep trying to convince myself that he had a choice. Be a rapist, don't be a rapist.
Okay, that one's smarted.
Don't be violent.
Right there. Aspirate.
Aggression inside him, even violence. Does he have a choice? Does anyone?
And one more. Now I gotta go from this side because I didn't go all the way. I feel like I'm going cross-eyed. I just bent the needle. Awesome.
Presented by Invisalign, transforming smiles, changing lives.
There we go. Okay, that's the border. You can already see a difference, right? So now I'm gonna feel it. Feels perfect. That makes me happy. Can I open a couple more of these alcohol swabs? They're alcohol pads. And Then I'm going to start to do the body where I need to do a little bit more. So, oops, got some blood going on. And also, if you guys didn't know, like arnica, I'm sure you've heard of arnica. They have some cream. It's called Arnicare, and it's bruise gel. And the first time when I did my cheeks here, I did it just a little bit. So I just fanned through here like this, and it helped with the crow's feet. I had some pretty deep crow's feet, and it helped with that. They're not as deep. I don't know if you can tell. That's from microneedling. But got a little closer. But the crow's feet, they were so deep. And this one here I got pretty good, right? With the microneedle, I got way too close, and it was. So I had it too deep or something. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna open my mouth a little bit and feel here a little bit more. So we're gonna see, because I want my teeth to be even when I just crack my mouth open. So I'm gonna go right through here and just do this area right here. So for these, I just go straight in the middle. And these are gonna smart. It's super important to make sure that it's not lumpy and bumpy. But if you go really, do it really conservatively, like super soft, as you're releasing it super softly, because you can always add more, but you can't take it away, right? So it's closer, right? A little bit more. And this side doesn't hardly have a border, so it's good. It's even under here, but the top's probably not going to be that much even because of the accident when I was younger. This was all torn up. I fell out of a truck going, the door fell open and I fell out in an intersection, landed on my face. And the older I get, the worse it gets, and that's, yeah, things that happen, huh? Gonna do. Let me see. All right, through here.
Victim is Cassie Adams, age 5. She was found papers at a construction site across the street. Snatched her right out of bed. Foster mom said they've been having problems with her sleepwalking. Her foster parent? Really what? Foster mom and foster grandmother. The victim's two sisters. I believe the grandmother had a foster kid of her own. What else? Is this a sword? Yeah, the victim's braid attached. What kind of ritual offender? Gang soldier. The crew on 149th Street wears a sword at Damascus tag. Could have come with some whack job.
I feel like if I keep putting more, I'm gonna look like a duck. Some here.
Check out this address. If it's owned the victim or ran, there's no phone connected. Was it a new foster parent? That's an estate over there right now.
Those lips smart. So I don't think I'm gonna get it super even because it's just the way that made my lips. This one's just gonna hang further down.
Why are you asking about my daughter?
Child services didn't contact you. I'm really sorry to have to tell you this. Your daughter Cassie's
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bottom. Bottom time. So for the bottom, let me get some of that. For the bottom, I go this way and this way. Because, well, I could go the other way, but I want to keep that middle kind of not hollow, but I want to keep a little crease in the middle. So I don't want to like do it all the way across. So for me to feel okay about where I'm placing it, I will do it from here that way.
just got to shot your job actress in there. We were both there until 3 this morning. Besides, we were asking with you. Officially, she's still at the shelter, but she's spending the night.
So let's see.
How is Cassie carrying his ass? I don't know. You gotta ask Chandra.
I always loved him where I was for her. It was a comfort. I need to do my neighbors.
Okay. Look, the detective's trying to sort this out.
Cassie's not a child, but she was always a mother hen. I don't know what time you ever do with her.
A little bit there, and just a tiny bit.
I'll get them back now, won't I?
It's up to Children's Services.
But it's their fault. They stole my kids. I thought if I had my was with me, I could protect them.
There.
You tell them that I need to protect them.
Sorry, I'm going faster now.
It's not my call.
You have to
Just
take
a
me
little
to
bit.
see them.
I'm sorry, I really can't.
Please. Please don't make me have to go to them and beg. Please.
Lives upstairs with the 8-year-old sister. Wong's got the 3-year-old number in their rooms.
I'll put up a do not disturb sign, talk to the boy in observation.
So, Tom, can you tell me what happened last night?
My foot's falling asleep.
When we went to bed.
Vampire.
Whitney and Cassie.
Tommy, we know that.
And then I'll show you the corners.
Do you know how?
No.
Hey, what?
Blech.
Tell me about Cassie.
She was always bothering me.
Should I use the cotton ball?
She was too low. Wish I let her know.
So with when you're doing these, you need to just be patient, which is hard for me because I'm like, let's do it, let's get it done, you know, and not wait like 3 or 4 days and try to fix them. But I think they look pretty good. What do you guys think? Okay, I'm going to show you through the... I get some more alcohol. Oh, and when I use alcohol, I use medical grade. It's the 91%. So, but these little things are just regular 70 probably. So now my lips are numb because of the numbing stuff in the product itself. So if I start talking funny, that's why. Which, I'm kind of weird anyway, so that's okay. Okay, so this is what I talk about going through. I thought my husband got up. My husband has dementia. If I ever do videos and my husband gets up, I usually have to turn the video off because he's got dementia and he's up looking for me if I'm not in bed. So just know that. Okay, so here we go. I'll do this side first. So what you do, you open your mouth a little bit. You find your spot. And this one, I keep the bevel up. So your spot is going to be right about there. Hope you can see that pretty good. Here, let me put a marker for you. Right about there. So it's gonna, here, this will be easier to show you on this side. So here we go. So you go in here. Go all the way through. And bent it again. Okay, so you go.
Tell me how to prove a negative. Tell the truth. You've never seen anyone at that construction site after hours.
A little bit tougher skin here.
I never even thought of it until I started getting the 3rd degree. I left my thermostat last week when I went back.
There you go.
The kids were broken in.
Animals?
No.
Oh.
Cassie and an older kid. Listen, I know it looks bad, but I'm sure it's just
Okay, it's all the way through.
What is?
Well, it sticks. When I went in, they were square five. You need to describe this older kid to us. Oh, white bush is Elizabeth. I think his name's Glenn.
The best things America makes are the things America
Gonna bleed.
does here. The history she writes in her clear blue skies, the legend she breathes into her fields, and the future she plants.
And do you see how it's lifted?
Wagoneer, proud
No, I'll do this side.
we know no object will ever bring the best things in this country, but we believed we could make something work here with their spirit.
What are you gonna watch?
Oh, I heard Insecure's good. Might have some with us Google. What's that show?
They wear red robes.
That's right.
Play Insecure. The show where they wear red robes? That goes, no, Adrian! Welcome to finding anything on any app, TV.
Yo, Adrian.
Welcome to Easier TV. Welcome to Google TV.
See, there you go. Do you like it?
You waiting for me?
It's all swollen right now, but it's okay. So there you go. That's what I do. That's the techniques I use. I just learned them from watching videos. So if you have any questions or comments, just drop them below and I'll be glad to answer them for you. Or if somebody wants to correct something I'm doing, if it's not right, let me know. And if anybody has any information on these two, please let me know. I would love to hear what people use them for. And I will talk to you next time. It was nice meeting you guys. And I love all the comments. I like to get to know people and it's cool. It's really cool. Okay. See you guys later.